Schönen guten Tag zusammen, herzlich willkommen zu dieser Pressekonferenz vor unserem ersten Bundesligaspiel gegen die SV Elversberg, morgen um 15:30 Uhr in Elversberg. Carles, start into the Bundesliga now. We're playing against a team which has been very impressive in the last few months and years. What are your expectations towards this match?
Hello, everyone. Well, I think we have to understand, as always I say, what depends on us, but also especially our context about our opponent, and we play against a team that we need to valorate, and everybody's valorating a lot what they are doing in the last years, how many times they promote. They are in the Bundesliga because they deserve it, because they do a lot of good things, and tomorrow sure we have to expect this best team in front of us. We will have to play an incredible game because for them is a game that when you play, when you imagine that you are in the Bundesliga, is to play against, for example, Bayer Leverkusen, and this motivation, this ambition for them will be there, and for us will be very, very important. Understand this part, and after, like always I say, focus on us, because also for us it's the first game in the league in a year that for us is important, and that we start well last week in Cup, and of course we have to start strong. We have to show our best version, like always I say, because start with these 3 points will be very, very important.
Thank you very much. Philipp Ahrens, Bild-Zeitung, bitte.
Coach, good morning.
Good morning.
What are your expectations before your first Bundesliga match?
But honestly, my expectation is that we can show what I'm doing, what we are watching every single day. I like from now, honestly, I'm talking a lot of different people on the club as well, that I ask sometimes how they are feeling our day-to-day, how is our day-to-day in the training, in competition, inside, and I can see from now good things. I can imagine that we are growing, and tomorrow is the first day in the league, and I want to see that. I want to see this energy, I want to see this passion, I want to see how we are growing in football things. When something is good, perfect. When something is bad in some minutes because the opponent is creating problems, how we are ready and able to find solutions. And this is something that tomorrow I want to see, because we work hard in pre-season to start very well, like I say last week, and tomorrow we need to do it, and especially what I expect, of course, is start with a victory.
Patrick Scherer, bitte. Kölner Stadtanzeiger.
Morning, Coach. You were speaking about the path of Elversberg, or they got promoted. It's the first game of this club in club's history in Bundesliga. What role will the atmosphere play tomorrow? Because the people will be very excited.
I think that sure. Club fans, coach, players, everybody, tomorrow they will be happy. They will be happy. It's like a party. It's they work very hard to be there, to be there, and sure tomorrow they will start with a maximum happy. They will be happy. They will be motivated. They will be no pressure, because for them it's a little bit like a gift. Be there. But I know how is that in football, and if now they are here, it's because they want to compete, and sure, I can see their precision, I can see their style, and I don't like too much talk about the others, because real I'm focused on us, but it's the reality, and I'm completely sure that tomorrow I talk with my team, and I know that tomorrow we have to be focus on us, and no imagine if. Yes, maybe tomorrow the stadium is a little bit smaller than other days. Maybe we can communicate more, because 10,000 is not 4,000 or more people, or 40,000 or 60,000 in big stadiums. But it's football. And it's 11 against 11 in the green against a team that works very well, that they do a lot of good things in attack, that they defend well, that you can see that they understand very well football, that they are pragmatic when they have to do it. So tomorrow, honestly, for me, it's not we play against a team that promote. If not, I know that we play against a good team, and that we will have to be very, very ready to compete against them.
Patrick, noch eine Nachfrage?
Ja, einmal. When you talked about people in this club, about Elversberg, perhaps they mentioned the game 3 years ago in the cup, in the first round of the cup. What role does this play in the preparation for the game?
I like have this type of examples, but it's honestly nowadays in football is every year is more equalized. It's how everybody can compete. Even last week in cup, you can see for us or for them as well, for our opponent, that how for them was complicated win this game. So yes, it's good to have some examples, have some experience to show that it's like that. But honestly, I think that I talk a lot with my players, and we know, I think nowadays in football, you know that tomorrow is not, okay, we'll go there and play 90 minutes and after every single thing will be good. No, we know. And I think nowadays in football life, everybody knows that you have to compete, you have to do your maximum, because if not, you will suffer. After it's football, never you know, every single minute in football can change. But the most important is how is our mentality. And of course, we have to learn and also be an alert about what happened some years ago.
Freddy Schulz dann von der Plattform Liga Insider, Hooked Up Online.
Hello, good morning. Do you have any injury updates for us on Arthur, Eichhorn, Seht, and Terrier?
This is well, like you say, that the players that you mentioned are not ready for tomorrow. Today we trained the last day. It's true that this week it's a week that, for different reasons, some players are. We will see, today how they feel, because they are returning about injuries after. Mercato situation, never you have to be in alert all the time about what can happen, but it's not only in Bayer Leverkusen, if it's not in all the world, and now after that we will train, and I hope that could be good and I can decide the best team as possible to play tomorrow.
Philipp Ahrens, bitte.
Can you now tell us who will be in the goal tomorrow?
But I think honestly, it's a topic that I say, but I think I prefer. I think that maybe I'm not ready to explain well, but my idea, as always I say, is that I prefer that is the team who knows first, but in goalkeeper, like I see, that sometimes maybe it's different, this perception that I have. Yes, Mark Flecken tomorrow will be a goalkeeper. I'm so happy with both, but my decision last week was that Janis is starting in the cup, and the decision was also clear for me that Mark will start today. They are doing a top job. Mark, honestly, this week in the training was incredible. Have my maximum confidence, and Mark will start the league.
Patrick Scherer, bitte.
Is that a decision for the whole competition, for league and cup?
Yeah, in general, yes, of course. This is the only part that, yes, I want to say, but the answer is clear. Yes, if all is normal, all is good, Mark will be our goalkeeper in the league. After, like for me, goalkeeper is not goalkeepers and players completely different. Of course, we will see what can happen during the year, what can happen in performance, injury situations. But in general, for me, it's very important that our goalkeepers feel the confidence, because when the player is sure and they know that we are with them, they perform better. And this is something that I want. Janis, in theory, will be the goalkeeper in the cup. He played a top game, he deserved it, and from now the Mark is who is in the league. And if I take this decision, it's because, of course, I evaluate a lot different things, and I'm so happy with him.
And there's, one question. Then there's only the question about Europa League. Is this also a cup competition for you, or is that open?
Will be another competition. We will see when arrive this day. Now, last day Janis play, tomorrow is Mark, and of course we will see what can happen. It's another competition, and this is good because we have more chances to give opportunities, not only goalkeepers, if not everyone.
Philipp Ahrens nochmal bitte.
There is one player who is nearly your player now, who came yesterday, Moussa Diaby. Do you think it could be possible that he is on the bench tomorrow, or is this too early?
I think of course, everybody watch, everybody know that he's here. I cannot hide. The photos are the photos. So yes, now they are working to close every single thing. Also the medical check. So like I prefer talk more official about him. No, when all will be done. Of course, we are happy that today, I hope every single thing can be well. And after, I think it's difficult that if finally is not all done today and not trained, I think that will be very difficult that tomorrow will be in the group. I think I can say that will be not in the group tomorrow. Now the most important is that all finish well and Musa can be part of our squad, because I know what represents in this club, the job that he did it, and we imagine this big performance that you show, that he can help us during a lot of years.
Stefan von Nox, bitte vom Kicker, hooked up online.
Hello. Two questions to DFB and his qualities. How important is for you to have a player like him on the right wing? Or how important is it? And the second question is, you have the possibility, if you place on the right, to put Ibo in the center. And how important is it to have a player like Ibo in the central offensive?
Yeah, well, I think that we will talk more specific about Musa when will be done, because now I think why, because from now he's not saying it. But yes, I think I can take advantage of the question to talk more in general, that it's true that it's important to have different profiles. It's important to have invert foot sometimes in left, in right. It's important to have players with more idea to run behind, others that more to receiving feet, players with quality to arrive in the box, with this quality to create chances, to assist and score, and this of course is important. And after, as you say, with Ibo, I think that it's one of the most important things for me. It's not be very, that the opponent never knows what can happen exactly, and this is good, because if you have, for example, Ibo sometimes can play right, left, or as a 10, but sometimes this can be with Malik, can be with Afonso, can be even Musa is here, but you imagine if Terrier, if we have Eli, we have Nathan, we have a lot of players. This is good because everybody have different profile, and this help. Also, for example, as a striker, we have a 2-3 strikers top, and depend of the moment, you can use more, one profile more in feet, one profile more in the space, one that is more worker in defense, in attack, etc., etc. So this is perfect, is what I want, and not only in attack, if not in defense as well. It's not the same one profile, it's not the same Medina or Genou than Miguel, it's not the same Gerald than Bade, it's not the same Medina than Eddie, and this is perfect for me, because real depend of what we need every single day, we will use the player in a correct way.
Patrick Scherer, bitte.
Last week you talked about Rob Andrich, and that you wanted to be honest to him as he asked you about his role for the next season. Now that Ezequiel Palacios left the club and Kenneth is still ill, does that change the role perhaps for Rob Andrich, or is it still the same?
Honestly, I don't talk with him. The perception from now is the same. Also, he was injured. So, of course, this situation about Pala is not the same. But from now, I cannot change my mentality, because, honestly, Rob didn't play in the last week. So, if this real change, I talk with him. But from now, continue in the same way. And after repeat, we will see what can happen in Mercato. And Tuesday, I will talk with everybody when all is clear. But the situation with Andrich for me is exactly the same now.
Freddy Schulz, dann nochmal online, Liga Insider. Hooked up.
Jerry on World Cup with England. How far is he already? And do you more see him on the right side, on the right back side, or next to Tapsoba in the center?
That was a question for Gerald. Gerald Bondan.
Gerald.
Gerald?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't listen the first part. Yeah, Gerald, I think it's clear his profile. I think he's more central back than fullback. It's true. I like his capability to protect spaces behind. That is very calm with ball. But it's true that also he's a player that can give us these two positions, no? The right central back especially, but also the right fullback in another way, in another profile than Arthur or Lucas, of course. But this is important because depend of the day, you want to build more with 3. Sometimes you want to build more with 2. You need one more strong in the right. Sometimes no. Depend of the day. The most important is that Gerald is very important for us. I like a lot his profile. Of course, now in these weeks also they are, like for example Medina as well, no, players that come back to the World Cup, that they cannot have these minutes, no, to be ready like the others and step by step. But of course, their importance it's incredible for us, and I mention especially Gerald a lot.
Okay, 1,600 fans are going to Elversberg. That's the maximum capacity for the away section. If there's no more questions, we're done for today. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.